Thanksgiving, an American holiday that is wrought with so much controversy, so much ill, so much pain, so much hurt, so much injustice, so much of all of the things that are really embedded in the fabric of the United States of America, right? There are those in power and privilege, and then basically everybody else. And as much as that is so, it still brings for me not necessarily a celebration of what is to be celebrated, but a reminder of thankfulness. Yes, there are all the trimmings and food that many people have, not all. Let us be mindful of that. Not everyone will enjoy a feast. Not everyone has the means to eat well. And there's this feeling for me of gratitude and thanksgiving, like giving thanks for my life, my health, my mentation, my heart, my ability to love, grow, change, expand, explore, experience, have adventures, be still, be quiet, nap. I'm thankful for the life that I'm experiencing, that I consciously cultivate to create more good, more bounty, more abundance, and not just for myself, but for those around me, those I love, those I care about, having a generous spirit. And I'm curious to know, as we are on the eve of Thanksgiving, Friendsgiving, whatever you want to call it, you get what I'm saying. As we are on the eve of this, what does it bring up for you? Is there someone you're thinking about? Someone you want to connect with? Are there things that you want to face, to address, to clear, like clearing the air, clearing the clutter? What does this moment in time on the eve of Thanksgiving bring up for you? What does it do for you? I'm thinking about patients of mine who have recently died, and their families. So the tragedy around the holidays is real. It almost seems predictable, right? That something is going to befall many. And as I think about my patients, those who have passed, and I reflect on the times I've spoken with them and shared and gotten to know them, and to then pause and go, wow, here today, gone tomorrow. I'm so thankful for all of the moments that I was able to spend with them. So thankful that they opened themselves to me, initially a stranger to them, that they were vulnerable with me and shared their journeys through cancer, their family dynamics, the estranged relationships, the hurts and sorrows, the regrets, their fear as well. The fear, what happens now? My life is just getting going. I just retired, or I have so much in front of me, and here I am experiencing this unknown reality that's leading me in one direction, which is the end, the demise. And I'm thankful for them and their willingness to share with me. And so as I am, like many of you, on the eve of Thanksgiving, I want to pause and give thanks for them. Inside of myself and my thoughts, I say their name. And I feel the essence of who they are, not who they were, but who they are, who they remain. Is there someone who is no longer in physical form and yet remain ever so close to you that you want to pause and celebrate, be thankful for? Take a moment and turn in the direction of that person or those people. Maybe it's even a pet. We're impacted and touched by different entities in our lives, and none is too small to pause and be with. Gratitude is a game changer. It truly is. And when we lean on the essence of our gratitude, when we pause the haste and turn toward what we're thankful for, it really does make a difference. It shifts the perspective, the energy. It changes the moment. As if the whole world around us has shifted. And it's simply because we have leaned on the gratitude. We have found a path of thanksgiving. One of the people I wish I could be in celebration with today, and I say today leading into Thanksgiving, really I would love to have him all the days, and that is my father, who died when I was 28 or 29. He died at a time when I was really still getting everything together in my life. I was starting the second year of graduate school, and which means I had not yet embarked upon my professional journey. I was still needing financial help, and he would do that when he could, offer me what he could when he could. And of course, my time and attention then was limited. In your 20s, you don't have time for all of that. It's like, oh, Daddy, I'll see you. Or, you take it for granted. We take things for granted. We take time for granted. We take people for granted, places for granted. All of us have in some moment in time. I practice not doing that these days. I see more clearly, know a little better now, right? Impermanence is real. And I wish that I could be in the company of my father, for him to bear witness to where I am today, a new day, able to extend to him. He would always say, us youngs, we don't go for the okie doke. He was about the quality of personhood, to be of the highest order. Was he perfect? Oh no, not by far. He was haunted in many ways from a childhood of trauma and abuse. Yet his heart, my oh my, I'm so grateful to have a piece of his heart in mine. Because that's where the tender, sensitive, open, creative aspects come from. To be able to have him, to sit and talk, to drink a Cape Cod. That was his favorite drink. And talk about the state of it all, about the beauty of life. about the things that are less beautiful in life. To hear him say, "Hey sis, you didn't forget your old dad." He was barely, 56, 57 when he died. To be able to sit with him and gift him sort of the fruit of much of his giving to me, I would choose that. And so in this moment, I think about him. And I give thanks for his spirit, his presence, even now. That I could feel his energy float about me. And know that in any moment that I seek to be closer, or closer still, that I can lean and turn toward the truth of his spirit existing in the ether. Who for you exists in the ether? To whom you can turn and feel them and be lifted and elevated. Who is that for you? Is it anyone? Perhaps you are that someone for someone else, still alive and well and breathing, and yet they have no access to you for some reason. May you grant them access. May they reach to you or you to them, knowing that all that is slowly lingering into the leave. And that time is this moment now, the essence of this single moment now. That is it. And anything beyond this is a gift. And so as we are here on the eve of a very controversial holiday, Thanksgiving, I want us to see all of the areas in our lives where we can give thanks, where we can extend ourselves, where we can have a generous spirit, where we can have an open and spacious heart, to think beyond ourselves, to think on others. And be available to be present, to share, to care, to love, to listen, to listen, to listen. I'm grateful for you listening in this moment. Whatever moment this is you're choosing to listen. Maybe it's before the eve. Maybe it's on the day after, a week from now, a month from now, whenever it is. Thank you for listening. And may the journey of your road be paved with many things for which to be grateful. May the open expanse of your heart be embraced fully by those you love and care about, who love and care about you. And even in your perhaps darkest moments or daunting days, days of the unknown, fear of the unknown, disease, disaster, diagnoses, may you know that at the core of your being all is well, that there is gratitude and love abounding, that bounty and abundance is real. And may you be granted access to the realness of all that is there for you. Thank you for giving to me your ear and your time and your attention. I do appreciate you, always. May we be in celebration for life, for our lives that we live and breathe now, and for the lives of those who are no longer living and breathing now, and yet float about in the deepest mystery of life. And I do hope you come back around and join me again next week. I do.